as that means it is his right. Right means God's right. It is God's command and it's due to him. It is we are to obey him sincerely and wholly. That is my explanation. Thus, jihad is struggling to fulfill one's duty to God. Killing and getting killed in war is called jihad. God says in Surah 9, verse 5, fight the pagan Arabs. Wherever you find them, take them captive, deceive them, and lie in wait for them at every place of ambush where you wait for the enemy. But if they repent and keep the following the terms of the agreement and bring them to fruition, then leave them free to follow their way of life, that is their religion. God is protecting indeed and kind. Unquote. Now I would like to explain this verse in detail because this is the most misunderstood verse of the Holy Quran. Even learned people think that God has commanded here to kill pagan Arabs, and by pagan Arabs, the Arabic word I mean is al-mushrikeen. They understand that all those who associate God with other gods, all those who believe in partners of God are to be killed. This is wrong. In Arabic, if you try to learn Arabic, al-mushrikeen means the, and mushrikeen means the people who used to who worship idols instead of one God. And this is with reference to the pagan Arabs. The Arabs of that time who did not believe in God, but who believed in many idols. So this is a particular word with reference to those people only. It cannot be applied to all. And then my second point is that if you happen to meet them and the war is already declared, they have already attacked, they are declared as enemies, you have to fight with them. That means you have to engage in war with them. You have not to kill them. This word is also very wrongly translated as killing. The Arabic word is aqtulu, faqtulu. That means then fight with them. And the third thing I want to say is that if you happen to meet them, first of all you have to fight with them. But suppose they don't want to fight, they lay down their arms. Then the second order is take them captive, arrest them. And the third command is that if you don't see them in front of you, then you have to deceive them so that they may be under your control and lie in wait for them because they may come and attack at any time. So you should be ready to wait for them. For this, the Arabic word is aqtudu. Now here, I would like to explain that the word al-Qaeda means those who wait for the enemy. And that word is taken from this Arabic word, waqtudu. You should wait for your enemy to fight with them. And then God says, I would like to explain here, the very important word is, if they repent, that means you have to fight with them when they attack you, when they are declared as enemies, and they want to attack you and kill you. Then you have to fight with them. But if they repent, means, I refer to the whole section in which, first of all, God says that two groups of mushrikeen were mentioned in the Holy Quran, are mentioned rather in the Holy Quran. And one group had an agreement with the Muslims of no war pact. And then they obeyed it, they kept it, they followed it, and they were allowed to live peacefully. Nobody fought with But the second group, they broke their agreement. They violated their agreement. So these verses are about those people who had violated their agreement. But if they repent, repenting here means that if they start following the agreement, if they stop violating it. And this word has been wrongly interpreted as repenting the religion. There is not at all concern with their religion. Why? Because my argument is that God says if they repent, that means if they start following the agreement and keeping the agreement, and they don't violate the agreement. Number two is that they should keep the following. Now, I have translated the word salat. Salat literally means to follow, because originally the word is taken from salah. Salah means the back. So, salat means the act of going after somebody, or someone or something. That is following in English. So, as-salat means the particular act of going after or following. And God said, Aqimus salat. That means that keep maintaining the following. That following of what? It is to be understood in the context. The following of the terms of the agreement. Because the whole section is talking about the agreement. It is not talking about prayer or worshiping. This is a wrong concept. And it is not based on hard facts in the Quran. And I can prove it. In some other lecture I will prove that the word salat is used as the following. Even the prayer is a Christian word, I mean a Bible word. In Arabic, the word prayer is translated as dua. This is not a dua. This is salat. Salat means following the leader in prayer, I mean in worship. And worship does not mean devotion or extreme love. But worship in Arabic is ibadah. Ibadah means, just like a slave, you have to obey. And the slave does two things. He obeys the command, and he shows it by bowing down in himself. That means two things are included in the following. Following the orders, the command, and showing that you will follow. So this word as-salat, when used for worshipping or for prayer, as people say, is the following of the leader in the mosque, and it is showing to God that they will follow the commands of God in their lives. Now, the third word used here is az-zakat. I think az-zakat is also misunderstood very much by almost all. But originally the word comes from zakat, means growth, and this has been translated as growth, mostly. Now, growth of what? It is not the growth of wealth or growth of money, because the word money or wealth is neither meant nor implied, nor explicitly told. Here we are talking about the agreement. So if they repent violating the agreement, if they follow the agreement, the terms of the agreement, and the third thing is fruition. That is, zakat means to bow the seed in the ground, to look after it, let it grow, it becomes a plant, and then it brings the